Okay guys, today I have a touchy subject. How do you exercise your options at the startup you're working for if you don't have money for it? Hi everyone, my name is Avishai and I talk about the stock market investing, angel investing, cryptocurrency, and alternative investing. But today I'm looking at everything from the glasses of an employee in a startup, and I'm going to talk to you about how to approach the question of exercising options at the startup you work for that either exited or IPO'd when you don't have the money to buy your options. Now, I encountered this question today from someone I know, and I decided this is too much of a big question that it can be a question that is only related to one person. I'm sure there are other people with that question, and I'm going to break down a couple of scenarios of how you can approach this challenge. So the first thing I want you to ask yourself before everything is that, do you believe in the startup you're working for? Do you believe in the company that you work for and that just IPO'd? Would you buy their stock if you had the option in the public market if you were not working there? Now, these two questions are really critical and important, because if the answer is no, and then you can leave this video, you don't really have an issue. I'm telling you right now, don't exercise those options. If you don't believe in the company and you don't think it's a good company, you don't think it's operating properly, you have bigger questions to ask yourself. Why are you there right now and what are you doing with your career? But let's assume for a second that you do believe in the company, and to a degree. And let's say that you believe in the company's ability to be profitable or to generate more revenues or anything positive at all. The minute we have at least one positive aspect that you believe in, we can start talking about how to address the challenge. So after we establish that you like the company or like some aspects of the company, you are now going to look at the price of exercising the options. They can be anywhere between cents, $1, $5, $10. It really depends when you join the company and what exercise price did you get. Now, let's for this scenario look at an exercise price of $2, and let's say that your company is about to IPO at a $10 price. Now, the company will IPO at a $10 price, and if you exercise your options for $2, you'll technically be already 500% in profit, because those $2 are going to be worth $10 once the stock starts trading. But here's the catch. When a company IPOs, the stock does start trading, and when it trades, it can go down. What happens if you exercise at the price of $2 and the stock goes down to $5 in 3 months when you're allowed to sell? Keep in mind and remember that just because you exercise your options and you get stock doesn't mean you can sell your stock right away. So you have to take into account that there can be a downside for the stock and you might see less money. So let's go back to that example. What if you exercise for 2 and the stock goes down to 5? Well, you're in luck because you're still in a profit. But the question of the video was, what do you do when you don't have enough money to exercise? Why should you exercise your options if the stock can go down? Well, here's the thing. Even if the stock goes down 50% after the IPO, it's still worth to exercise your options if you're in the example of exercising at $2 and even selling at $5. Now, one of the ways that you can actually fund that exercise of options is through a short-term loan or through companies that actually will hold those options for you and basically give you the money to exercise them and will just take a cut out of it. So those are two options that you have. Now, in terms of the short-term loans, that's the option I want to focus on because it's the easiest one. You can actually really quickly get a small amount of credit, either through a credit card company or a bank or an app with pretty favorable terms, and you can exercise those options and use the proceeds of selling some of the stock to cover that short-term loan. So going back to the example, and I hope you're following me until now, let's say we have a stock that IPO'd, went down 50% from $10 to $5, but your options cost of exercising was $2. So you're still up 150%. You take out a loan for $10,000 so you can exercise 5,000 options of $2. So you took a loan for $10,000, you paid with it to buy that stock at $2 and 5,000 shares. Now, you have those 5,000 shares that are each worth $5 right now because the stock is trading 50% under that $10 IPO price. you are going to get for those 5,000 shares $5 a share. And that means you have $25,000. You can sell 40% of those shares of that $25,000, which is $10,000, and cover the loan and still be left with $15,000 of the stock of your company that you're working in. Now, obviously, I gave a very pessimistic scenario, but by giving you this pessimistic scenario, you know that there's a way to actually fund your options with ease, because most of us working for startups that have IPO'd are bankable and will have the access to that kind of capital. And in addition to being able to fund with ease, even if the stock goes down a certain percentage, it might be still worth for us. Now, let me give you a scenario where it's not worth for you to exercise the options. We're going to do another IPO scenario. Again, $10 IPO price, but now as a staff member who came in late to the company, your exercise price is $8. Here, it becomes a bit tricky, because if the company's stock trades 21% under the price of the IPO, you might be exercising the options in a more expensive point than where the stock is trading, meaning that you might be losing money by exercising the options. If you exercise options at $8 and the stock is trading at $7, which would signify a 30% decrease from the IPO day of $10, you're actually losing $1 per share. And that is a scenario where you would not want to exercise your options, and you should wait with them. Now, this is a very important moment to note that I am not a financial advisor, and I am not the kind of person you should take any kind of recommendation and make a full decision based on it. There are financial advisors that are certified, but right now I'm giving you kind of an idea that even if it looks like a daunting, expensive experience to exercise your options, it might be really worth it even if you don't have the money. So I hope you found this short video useful. If you did, this is the time to smash that like button, because it shows me that you got value out of this video. And if you want to see more videos on this channel in relation to investing, cryptocurrencies, angel investing, startups, this is the time to hit subscribe, and you have to hit that bell for notifications so you can get notified when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.